after my short break here at Treat Factory, where I just sat down and did nothing. You're not hearing anything interesting in the background at all, so don't worry about that, okay? Now, we are going off to Bald Hill Lookout, and as always in this route and drive, I will turn off the camera to conserve battery, and then when we reach towards the Stanwell tops, we shall we shall restart the camera again. We're ready to go. It's an hour and 6 minutes, so it's going to be boring if I keep on rolling for 1 hour. Once we get out of Berry, we shall start. Getting out of Berry is interesting because we need to get to the motorway. Let's see what the car will do. There are folks who are crossing. Beautifully done. So it waits for them to cross and then it goes forward. Very good. Very good till now. You're not hearing me smack my lips at all, okay? No, it's not chocolate that I'm eating. Okay. I would have loved for the car to be a little bit faster. There we go. It is a 50 kilometers road. We can go a little bit faster. 16 is just way too less. I know the road is not very smooth, and there are some undulations and there are some tiny potholes. But even so, it can go faster. I almost feel like Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day. Must go faster. Must go faster. Yes, Rajni. Must go faster. Okay. Okay, will they join? No, they won't. That's good. Yeah, once we exit out of Perry, I'll definitely turn off the camera to conserve battery a little bit. This has been quite a drive. It had an indicator on, but they didn't join. So that's why I think the car, even till now, they haven't joined the road. They just had the indicator on, and now they're turning in. So I guess that's why the car didn't yield for them. Okay, never mind. All good. Okay, now we're getting back onto Queen Street, but it has to go past this, past Queen Street. We want to turn right here, but it is a busy part of Berry. By the sheer number of people that you see here and the sheer number of cars, I'm sure you have now gotten an idea that Berry is one of the most visited tourist spots here in the Illawarra. Okay, let's see what the car does. I'm ready to take over at any time. It's watching for this vehicle, but there's another vehicle coming on that side. Will it commit? Will it turn? Yes, it does. Good stuff. We would love to teach this to our L-platers, how to merge onto traffic, particularly merge onto the left lane from a T-junction. This is a great sparring test, and this will be a great way to teach our learner L-platers. Now, I'm not going to get into the conversation of whether we would need license at all to drive cars from here on in once the once the FSD becomes a full reality. It's a difficult question to answer. I'm not going to answer that at this time. But for now, by regulations, we should have a driving license. But if you want to know my thoughts, I would say it is good to know how to drive. It is a good skill to have, because even though you may not need to drive your vehicle ever again once FSD becomes a feature in all our vehicles. You may not have to drive, but it does give you the practice of hand-eye coordination and all that. So I think even if the act of driving may not be needed, the skill that it brings is still something that is good to have, is what I think. Okay, we're going to hit the 100 kilometers an hour over here, and I'm going to turn off the camera after we merge. So we're just going to see the merge. There we go. Nice smooth merge. That is pretty good. I've not had a chance to test for any emergency vehicles like a ambulance or a fire truck or coppers. That'll be nice to know. Will it recognize these vehicles and give way for them? That would be nice to know. Now, I'm going to stop the video here, and by movie magic, it's going to be instantaneous for you. Guys, I welcome you to the last part of this drive. We are now entering Lawrence Hargrave Drive, the world famous Lawrence Hargrave Drive, if I may add. We are going to the Bald Hill Lookout, which is part of the Stanwell Tops and Stanwell Park regions. And we do have the world famous Seacliff Bridge here. And if you are a Tesla enthusiast or a Tesla follower, you have all seen the Seacliff Bridge. You have all seen the Seacliff Bridge, even if you don't live in Australia, because Tesla did feature the Seacliff Bridge in one of their brochures. I believe it was their energy report, or was it their customer report? I can't remember which it was, but they did feature the Seacliff Bridge. And this is one of my drone shots of the Seacliff Bridge that I took a few years ago with lots and lots of Tesla cars on it. We did a Tesla convoy drive. I just want to put that here. This is the world famous Seacliff Bridge, and we're going to go on top of that on FSD and see how the car fares. But first, it is the Bald Hill Lookout. Bald Hill Lookout is a very, very famous spot if you're driving to the Illawarra and towards the Royal National Park. It's at the very edge of the Royal National Park, and it's a beautiful spot. We do have people doing paragliding here. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing it today, but it's a gorgeous day, so it is possible that there may be paragliders there. We'll have a look out for them, and once we get to the Bald Hill, from there we'll drive off to Austinmere along the Seacliff Bridge, and that will conclude this scenic drive today. It has been a very, very long drive. I got out of the house at about 11 o'clock. Time now is 3:30. A like, comment, a subscribe will make it a worthwhile effort. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching thus far. All your support means a lot to me. I'm doing this out of sheer passion for Tesla. Okay, now we have entered into the woods. We're driving through the woods here. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's a beautiful spot, this one. I have requested Tesla to try and extend my loaner vehicle till Friday. Today is Sunday. I'll have to give the vehicle back on Tuesday. I'm really hoping that they'll extend out till Friday or Saturday, because I would love to test this software a fair bit more. I don't have a hardware for vehicle, I'm afraid. If they can extend this till Friday, it'll be nice. I can make more videos for you guys to watch and learn along with me how the car is faring at different situations. A bit of a traffic build-up. I doubt we'll find a parking spot inside of Bald Hill. It is always a difficult place to find even one parking. So once it gets into the parking lot, I may just take over instead of letting the car decide to do what it wants to do, because we saw how that worked out in the first part of this video at Kiama. So now I don't know why the car is behaving like a right lane hugger. It keeps hugging the right median. We would like to be a little bit more more in the middle of the road, but yeah, so be it. Particularly because we're going to go turn left over here. We're actually going to go there. So okay, now it's corrected itself. Probably it's listening to me and it's responding to my to my words, I wonder. Yeah, so this is the Bald Hill. Now I'm just going to zoom out just to show you this gorgeous spot. It is water as far as eyes can meet, and Bald Hill means exactly that. It is like a hill without any obstruction, and you have brilliant views of the blue ocean, and it's a must-visit spot. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a preamble to a video that I filmed a little bit earlier. We were in a place called Engadine, which is near the Royal National Park, and the car turned into the leftmost part of the Princess Highway using some phenomenal logic. It is one video where there is 15 minutes of boredom and 30 seconds of sheer terror. You should watch that video. Watch it in its entirety. If you want to watch it at 2x speed, do watch it. I've labeled that video as magnificent logic by Tesla FSD Supervised. Do check that video out. Now we have to get into this car park across this roundabout. Will it get inside? Will it get inside without a hitch? Let's see. Yeah, yes it does. Yes it does. Beautifully done. This is the Bald Hill lookout. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at that view. How good is that? Now, it's reached where it's supposed to reach, but I'm going to nudge it forward a little bit more. And we'll see if we can find a car park somewhere. I don't think it's possible to find a car park here. Okay, there's a parked car, so the car behaves in a human fashion and tries to go around them and then comes back closer. Now, let's keep driving. I'm going to give it a bit more nudge, and I'll see if it'll exit out of this car park. There's another car park just a few meters below, and I'm going to turn on the left indicator because I don't want the car to turn right over here. Left indicator. Okay. It can park here. You know what? I'm going to take over and park here because I want to have a few parting words before I end this video. Guys, I must say, this has been a very, very, very satisfying FSD drive. I was able to show you all the beautiful scenic routes in and around the Illawarra, but we also tested a lot of things over here. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. Click on that like button, subscribe button. Do follow me on all the socials. I'm Tesla Gong on X, Tesla in the Gong here on YouTube, as well as Tesla in the Gong on Instagram. Do follow me on all the socials. Thanks.